everybody, and welcome back to another Cracking Packs video. I am your host, Mr. Bevers. Today, it's not really cracking packs so much as it is cracking open one of these theme decks from the past. I picked this up from a local guy on eBay. So he had a whole pile of these things. It's some of the other decks you've seen me pick up, some of the other theme decks and tournament decks that you've seen me open on this channel. All came from the same guy. So we're going to check this out. I have no idea what's in it. I didn't look it up beforehand or anything like that. So we're going to just kind of get right into it here. Let's crack this guy open here. So I have no idea what's in this. He sort of told me that he had picked up like basically 4 copies of each of these tournament decks because he wanted like play sets of like mint cards if he ever wanted them for, you know, his decks and stuff. Wow, look at the curve on this. Look at that. That is not straight at all. It's definitely got a sweet bend to it already. Like, I can just see it. Wow. Wow, it is not in good shape. Anyway, that's okay. And of course, this was back when they were putting in like the Pro Tour inserts. So we got Tsuyoshi Fujita, I guess. I don't know how you pronounce that. Anyway, I apologize for butchering the Pro Tour's name. How do we open this? It doesn't have a pull tab. All right, well, without cutting the cards, you always cut into the book then instead. It's always the best plan. That way you don't damage the cards in any way. Only the book, if at all. Sometimes you don't even damage the book, so that's okay. So there we go. Package off. They are no longer mint in sleeve. So you can... Oh my god. Okay. The curve on these is pretty bad. It's got a pretty bad curve to it already. They definitely don't sit flat either. Anyway. So what do we got here? We got a little booklet. This is our booklet explaining, you know, what the deck is about. And, okay, so again, this is here. It's got a breakdown of all of the new abilities: time shifted cards, suspend, split second, flash, and slivers. And then it's got the story of Time Spiral. And then where it's whether it's a horde of goblins, I don't know what this means, or a rolling storm. Okay. Then on the back, I think, is the deck list. Yeah. So here's your deck list, right? And then playing the deck, it just kind of gives you some tips. Here's what you kind of want to do with this deck. And then it says here, if you know you've got questions, come here. And then it says, don't be left in the dark. Features news tips at magicgathering.com. Where the best begin. Win foils. Friday Night Magic. See, when they actually advertised for like Friday Night Magic, like, and actually gave, you know, decent rewards away to people, I bet they got lots of people out to those events. Did I fold this wrong? I feel like I folded it wrong. I definitely folded it wrong. Okay, because this goes this way. Because that's on the outside. Boom. There it is. All nice and neat again. All folded up. So let's take a quick look-see through here. Thunder Totem. Some little artifacts there. Add a white. Pay 3 and becomes a 2/2 spirit with flying and first strike. Okay. Our first rare is a Serapadian Empires Volume 7. And if we look here, I don't think that's on our list of anything of note. Doesn't look like it. Time Spiral has a lot of things that are of decent value, but not a lot of white things of decent value. So there's our first rare. It's interesting though. It's a little 3 mana cost. It says as it comes into play, choose white citizen, blue Camerid, black thrall, green, red goblin, or green sapperling. And then pay 3 and tap it, and it says put a 1/1 creature token of the chosen color and type into play. Alright. Divine Congregation. Fortify. Gaze of Justice, which you've got 3 of. Okay. Brass Gnat. Ivory Giant with the Suspend 5. So instead of having to pay 7, you could pay 1 and suspend it for 5 turns. Our next rare is a Pentarch Paladin. A 3/3 for 5, 3 white and 2 with flanking though. And as it comes into play, choose a color. Destroy target permanent of the chosen color. So man, it's kind of like the other paladins, northern, southern, western, eastern, who destroyed like creatures of different colors. Kind of interesting. Then we've got a Gust Cloak Cavalier, uncommon, with a 2/2 for 5, flanking. Whenever it attacks, tap target creature. Whenever it becomes blocked, you may untap it. That was the Gust Cloak thing. Very popular with, I think there's a Gust Cloak bird that does it as well, and it was fairly popular amongst my friends back in the day. 4 mana flash, 2/2 with split second. So as long as this spell is on the stack, players can't play spells or activate abilities. So essentially you cast this with flash, and you're like, huh, and they're like, I can't react to that. So it just resolves. Can't be countered, that kind of thing. Kind of cool. Cavalry Master. Other creatures you control with flanking have flanking? Each instance of flanking triggers separately. Kind of interesting. Foresian Interceptor. Interesting. 0/5 with Flash Defender. Can block an additional creature. Okay. Just a big old derpy wall. Davant Healer. Deals 1 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Prevent 1 damage. Interesting. Okay. Oh. Wait a minute. Purple. I forget what purple means. It's like these are the time-shifted cards. Because you can see the border. Even the border looks different. I think that's what purple means. Is that this is a time-shifted card. So it's not from... It's from Time Spiral, but it's not actually from Time Spiral. It's from another block. And they've just put it into this. That's why it's purple. I think that's why. Cloud Chaser Kestrel. Little 2/2. And then here we've got the Zalfarin Commander. 2/2 with flanking. Target knight gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Oh, there's 2 of those. Okay. Outrider Encore. 2/2 with flanking. 2 of those guys. Icatian Crier. 1/1 for 3. Discard a card, put 2 1/1s into play. Citizens. Man, Citizens, is that like a tribe? I didn't know that Citizens was a tribe. 2/2 flanking. This guy's really cool, the Knight of the Holy Nimbus. So he's a 2/2 for 2 with flanking. And then if he would ever be destroyed, regenerate it. Pay 2. Can't be regenerated this turn. Only an opponent may play this ability. It's kind of interesting. It like forces your opponents to have to pay 2 mana to keep him from regenerating. Kind of interesting. Errant Doomsayers. Just a 1/1 for 2 that taps target creature with toughness 2 or less. These are obviously like not as good as some of the other ones that have come out recently, but of course this is from a ways back, so that's why, right? Benalish Cavalry. 3 of those guys. Acathian or Acatian Javelineers. This is another time shifted card. I think this was originally from like, what was this? Originally Fallen Empires or somewhere in there. That's what the art looks like. It looks very Homelands, Fallen Empires, Ice Age, somewhere in there. I can't remember which one, but anyway. 1 mana, 1/1. When it comes into play with a Javelin counter on it, remove a Javelin counter from it. It deals 1 damage. And then you've just got your lands. Just basic old plains. Oh, a foil swamp, randomly. I guess they give you a randomly inserted foil card in the box, and so this was a swamp. That's kind of cool. I'm fine with that. I mean, I like that. So I don't know what exactly it was he was looking for out of this. I don't know. I'm sure some of these are maybe worth something. I honestly don't know. But he wanted like mint out of pack copies of something of these cards. I don't know what exactly, but these lands are really pretty too, though. My goodness. I didn't really get to play it all. I didn't play or collect during Time Spiral, unfortunately, for myself, but it looks really cool. It looked like it would have been a cool format to play in. That's for sure. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little walk down memory lane with the Time Spiral Hopes Crusaders deck. It looks like it would have been just your typical white weenie deck. Get in for the beats, right? Get in for the beats. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been your host, Mr. Bevers. Don't forget, I have a store, nerdrunastore.ca, as well as a Patreon, where you can get discount codes to that store. And as always, may your pulls ever be better.